Hi, this is Jay Morin at Keller Williams Realty. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel for improvements inside and outside the home for curb appeal and just making your property a better place to live. You can check out our Instagram at jmorinkw as well. And thanks for watching. Hi, this is Jay Morin at Keller Williams Realty. Looks like it's time to do some spring cleanup. Yard's looking a little rough. Really the two tools I depend on is a hard back rake, because once these leaves are kind of embedded from the winter, it's hard to get them out. And then also a plastic rake. You can use a wheelbarrow or tarp to get rid of the leaves. I compost them. I don't put them in bags and send them to the city. I use them for compost because they make great compost. But in a little while you're going to see a great transformation in this yard. I'll send you a new video with it so you can see what it looks like. But it's going to take me a few hours to do that, so we'll be back with you a little later. So composting can save you a lot of money and give you some great quality soil if you do it correctly. So we have one of those little torpedo cans in our kitchen, and we use that to put our composting in, and then we bring it out here. We have a pitchfork, we can turn it over. You can use a service like Garbage to Gardens. They're a great service too if you want to do it that way. But it's great to compost, it saves tons of money. This is Jay Morin from Keller Williams Realty with your Maine Monday Minute. Hi, this is Jay Morin at Keller Williams Realty with your Maine Monday Minute. So what that is every week we're going to have a quick segment about inside and outside your home. We'd love your feedback. So give us your thoughts on what you'd like to see on the Maine Monday Minute. Have a great day. Feel free to reach out. So we've been doing a couple projects for curbside appeal, and this one we put down some good dirt for the plants. We put down a weed barrier, planted them, put the mulch down, put a decorative rock over. So really increasing the curb appeal. Hi, so we're here fixing the lawn a little bit. I'm gonna make it look better. For probably a week or two, it's gonna look not great, but it's gonna really, in the long term, invigorate the lawn. The other thing is you can aerate the lawn before you do this, and then I've done that a little bit, which is dig up little tiny spots in the lawn to get the things kind of coursing through. And then a good grass seed. I'm going to use some Scott's Easy Seed. Not cheap, but you got to use good grass seed. Wanted to give you an update, because I know a couple folks have commented on looking for the update on caring for the yard. A couple things we did, as mentioned before, we dethatched the lawn, aerated it a little bit, raked it up, got the leaves out of it, mowed it a couple times. Just looking a little bit better. Did throw a little bit of seed on it. There's just still a couple spots, but we're going to keep working on it. We're not going to go crazy, but just you know, a little bit of time here and there really makes a difference. We did do a little bit of mulching and edging as well, so it looks a little better. We got some phlox over there, that big bunch of phlox, that light purple, and then that bunch of red is a campion. Couple campion flowers with juniper and some more phlox and another juniper. I had to do a lot of trimming back on a couple. So one of the things that people like to do is to trim out sections to make clouds or balls or whatever shapes you're looking to do. And when you kind of trim them up and neaten them up, we've been working on this one for a bunch of years and trim it up every once in a while. It looks really good. We've done 4 different designs on these ones, but it's time to trim them up, so we're gonna do that soon. And then also the one in the backyard that we just looked at, that's a full arborvitae, we're gonna trim that one as well, and we're gonna keep you posted on how that goes. So we're gonna be trimming this guy up in a few weeks, but you can make a spiral, you can make little clouds, different names for those things. You can look them up on YouTube, but it's actually not that hard to do. It takes a little practice, but there's some tips I'm going to give you. This is about crushed stone applications for the yard. I use them for two reasons. One is under a spigot or around the fire pit. Around the fire pit helps kind of keep things at bay as far as incendiary situations, and then as far as the spigot, it helps things from getting too muddy, and drainage, helps drainage. So take a look at our project. Hi there. Again, you can see we're working on putting some crushed stone just around the water spigot, and that's for two reasons. One is it connects to my fire pit, so I like to have stone so things don't burn. And two, the water drains better instead of having mud. A couple weeks ago when we had rain, maybe it was more than a couple weeks ago, but a lot of mud right by the spigot, so I decided to put some crushed stone down. One of the great things you can do to help you from weeding all the time, pulling weeds out of your crushed stone, because they'll find a way. I put a vinyl tarp down as thick of a mill as you can afford, and then you put the stone on top, and then the weeds, it takes them a long time to find a way through the vinyl, especially if the mill is really okay. So this is the finished product. We have a bucket under the hose that doubles as a bird bath. I put a mosquito biscuit in it. We call it mosquito biscuit, but looks good. Now there's not going to be all kinds of mud. I have the vinyl tarp underneath so weeds won't pop out right away, and just more convenient. And also it's adjacent to my fire pit, so if an ember flies and hits the stone, no problem. All right, again, Jay Morin, Keller Williams Realty, your Maine Monday Minute. Have a great day. We did turn this into a topiary. One of the things I want to talk to you about is safety. Make sure you read the manual on a tool like this. This is a gas-powered hedge trimmer and can be very dangerous if you don't use it correctly. The other piece of that is when you trim the tree to make it a topiary, you want to be running parallel to the trunk, because if you hit it this way by accident, then it's very easy to cut the tree down. So you want to be really focusing on, I have the guard on just for safety, but you want to be focusing on running parallel to the tree, and you don't want to take too much off, because you can kill the tree if you take too much of the branches and vegetation. So we had the tree guys come and cut this down. Luckily they did it quick enough, because we found there's some extreme damage to the tree and it was ready to fall down. So always good to take a look at your trees and make sure they're in good health. This one we saw had some big holes from the side, so assumed there were some issues. So good thing to take care of your trees, walk around your yard, make sure they're all healthy, and have a good tree guy. So thank you and have a great day.